You're going in, you're in the way.
At a Detroit tiny home as bailiffs tried to evict a woman who refused to leave.
Breaking news, as of January 2026, you no longer have 30 days after eviction is filed on you.
I'm surprised to see you here. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. This is the end. I'm not going to get into this argument bullshit.
Some folks contact us about you. They say you're a professional tenant who hasn't paid rent for about the past 20 years. What's your response to that?
All of Johnny's belongings had been thrown in the dumpster hours earlier and had been picked over by the other residents.
I don't believe it's fair what they're doing.
Neil Hutchinson has been renting an apartment in North Beach for 6 years, but he's about to lose it.
I don't know where I'm going to go.
Well, guys. Here we go.
What?
Who are you?
Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Guys, new year, new regulation for Section 8 tenant and eviction.
I'm surprised to see you here. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. This is the end. I'm not going to get into this argument bullshit. They should have known already to get out, so it doesn't matter to me. Here we go again. We're here at another eviction, about $28,000. The marshal's coming now within the hour. Again, she hasn't paid for almost a year and a half on there. Once again, she went for the one-shot deal. She was denied on the one-shot deal because she did too many of them already. It's a professional tenant, I call them, because they've already been doing this for so many years. Let's see what's up here. The marshal should be here in about an hour. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. You can call your mother. Your mother was told already 14 days ago that she had to get out. It don't matter. It's done. It's over. You guys over $28,000, so you got to get out. That's it. This is it. This is the end. I'm gonna come back up, and you're gonna have to get out. So I'm not here to argue with you. They do understand. This is just stupidity on top of stupidity of what goes on. But it's okay. Thank God for the marshal.
Thank God for the marshal. Over $28,000 in rent.
This is beyond me.
These individuals right here, like he said, they are professional tenants, because in order for you to stay at a place, he said like a year and a half without paying rent, is because you know what you're doing. You are a professional of not paying rent, milking the system and milking the landlords. Guys, talking about professional, let's watch the next video. The next video is going to shock you guys.
Some folks contact us about you. They say you're a professional tenant who hasn't paid rent for about the past 20 years. What's your response to that?
Professional tenant. That's this guy title, professional tenant. He haven't paid, according to this video, he haven't paid rent in over 20 years.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
That's not true. I use the law, and the law helps me do what I need to do.
How would you say you're using the law to your advantage to avoid paying rent?
I don't avoid paying rent. I use the law to my advantage when people don't fix things that are supposed to fix things.
You have about 12, maybe more evictions on your record. How do you explain that?
I don't know where this information comes from. It's not true.
It's all in the housing court.
Yeah, well, it's not true.
There you have it. He's claiming that the information is not true. Really? The guy just came back to him. It is on the court records.
True. I'm here because the landlords I've had trouble with in the past never fixed anything, so this is why it happened. Stuff happens like this.
Well, what do you say to the property owners that have lost tens of thousands of dollars to you over the years? What do you say to them?
They should fix things when they're broken. That's all I have to say.
Guys, this is not coincidence that for the past 20 years, he has, according to him, he has no luck with the landlords. So pretty much he's saying that every landlord, they don't want to fix things. Something is not adding up over here.
I know you mentioned getting rental assistance. Why should taxpayers kick in money for your rent? So if something's broken in the apartment, that gives you the right not to ever pay rent?
When you're told to by the people that pay your rent, yes.
How do things that are broken in an apartment justify not paying rent for 20 years? Brian, are you a professional tenant?
Bryant, are you a professional tenant? that's new to me. Professional tenant. This reporter, he was not giving up. He was after the guy, chasing him down. Brian, you're not gonna get away with this, Brian. Enough is enough. 20 years avoiding paying rent? That's just crazy. You are a very, very professional tenant.
Breaking news, as of January 2026, you no longer have 30 days after eviction is filed on you. You now have 3 days to leave that property before the people come to your door and serve you. In court, when you take this to court, you don't have 30 days to figure it out, scrape up some money. No, you have 3 days. After those 3 days and you don't have the money, they will be putting your stuff outside. They are no longer playing anymore because...
Yeah, they're no longer playing anymore because landlords, they lose a lot of money because of this. This back and forth with the tenant, with the court fees, this and that. In the meanwhile, the tenants are living there for free.
I suspect foul play.
Guys, do you think that's fair? I know there's gonna be people on the comment section saying, "Oh, it's not fair for the tenant to be thrown out in the streets, but it's not fair for the landlord to lose money and have somebody living there for free." Do you guys think that's fair? I don't think it's fair.
For years, people have kept appealing.
There you go.
30 days every time they go to court and still not paying these people their money. They have been stacking money on these landlords, living in their properties for free. And as of 2026, January, that comes to an end. This is real. This is not fake news. You can look this up online.
Very, very nice. Round of applause for whoever came with this law. According to this lady, according to her, it was Donald Trump, the president, that threw this law in place. 2026, there is no longer, back and forth between court and the tenants, and meanwhile, the landlord is losing money, and these professional tenants just taking advantage of the landlord living there for free.
That's crazy.
Enough is enough. I really don't know how these people, they can get away. They get evicted from one apartment and they are able to get into another apartment and do the same thing over and over and over again. I really, really don't understand. This is one of the reasons they run your credit when you are going to rent an apartment, to see if you have previous eviction. And these are professional tenants.
You're going in, you're in the way.
Look at this.
At a Detroit tiny home as bailiffs tried to evict a woman who refused to leave.
Protesters and court officers refusing to let her stay. Tara Brown is the one being put out of her tiny home through a court-ordered eviction. Protesters from multiple organizations, including Detroit, things turned chaotic between...
They've been roughing up people who've been defending...
This is what landlords can expect when they go to retaliate against tenants and throw them out.
Are you guys seeing this? Look at this lady. This is her opinion. This is a message for the landlords. Like, if you are coming, try to kick me out from your house because it's your house, but I want to stay here in your house for free. We are going to retaliate.
Some protesters are refusing to accept that even now. Eviction defense have taken it on themselves to make sure...
This is a lie. She told people that she was giving us tiny houses.
There is no housing available for people in Detroit.
Feeling confident about fighting back, and we're not done. We're just getting started.
You had dozens of protesters that were refusing to let this woman be evicted. Reverend Fowler sent us the following statement. Extreme care to avoid the emotionally. We never condone violence and planned with the courts. Staff and onlookers would not be injured or arrested. Means necessary to avoid the court-ordered eviction.
Guys, give me your honest opinion right here. Do you think this is legal?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
You fighting, trying to avoid some type of eviction because this lady, obviously, she's not paying rent. And you guys think this is correct? trying to fight the landlord.
Really serious, insane, illegal shit.
This is just crazy, guys. Crazy.
All of Johnny's belongings had been thrown in the dumpster hours earlier and had been picked over by the other residents. This is video Johnny took of his discarded stuff. He says his mattress had been urinated on. Property management offered to get what they could from the trash and return it to Johnny's unit, but most of his and his daughter's stuff was gone for good.
Guys, look at this situation. Look at this situation right here. This gentleman, he was evicted from his apartment by mistake.
What?
And all his belongings, they throw it out. This is a serious mistake.
Much of what did make it back from the dumpster, he showed us, was damaged.
They came to my door and cleaned everything out, from my daughter's clothes to my clothes. Like, they pretty much left me with nothing.
According to the report's narrative, a leasing agent on site said there was a misunderstanding and maintenance accidentally cleared out Abney's unit instead of the unit next door. This is video Johnny recorded of a conversation he had with one of the leasing agents, who was quick to point out Johnny was subletting without permission, and even though these receipts provided to us by an attorney for the Hamilton show that Johnny paid the near $3,000 in rent each month. According to this lawsuit Johnny has now filed against the property management company, they gave him 24 hours to fill out his own rental application or face eviction.
Are these people serious? They made a mistake. They throw this guy furniture out by mistake, and now they are trying to file eviction against him.
Yeah, I know, I heard that. That's corny.
Like it was his mistake. You freaking property management, you guys are crooks.
I don't believe it's fair what they're doing.
Neil Hutchinson has been renting an apartment in North Beach for 6 years, but he's about to lose it.
I don't know where I'm going to go.
Neil has been paying $1,800 a month rent, but his landlady recently informed him she was raising the rent to $8,000 a month.
$8,000 a month. From $1,800 to $8,000 a month.
Something ain't right.
Obviously, this landlady wants him gone out of there.
Complete shock and devastation. I had no idea it could be that much. Koi Tower, right up there.
The apartment is 3 bedrooms with bay views in an area where 3-bedroom apartments rent for an average of $6,800 a month. But the building is more than 100 years old and a bit run down.
Their claim is that I am not covered under rent control, and I don't agree. I don't see how it's possible that I'm not.
They're saying you weren't the primary renter.
True. I was not on the original lease, but I did turn in an application. I was given no notice that I was a subtenant.
Neil, a union video engineer, says he can't afford $8,000 a month, so he could be evicted in a matter of weeks before the rent board can even hear his case.
Guys, this gentleman's situation is kind of crazy because his rent is about to go from $1,800 a month to $8,000 a month.
Whoa!
Obviously, the landlady, she wants to raise the rent because all the apartments around that area are renting for $6,800 a month. So she thinks she's losing money, obviously. So she's going to do this to every tenant on her building.
It's an evil world we live in.
So they can leave and she can renovate the place and rent it for more money. Or maybe she's planning to sell the building. So this situation is crazy. Like, is this legal to raise your rent from $1,800 to $8,000 a month?
Wow.
This is kind of crazy, guys. Very, very crazy. So guys, thank you for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. It really, really does help the channel. Thank you for watching and see you guys on the next one.